This Gotham Filmworks production is restricted to a mature adult audience. Anyone under 18 or with certain sensitivities is warned to select another channel.
Executions at 0500. Prisoners are in upheaval, Warden. You will anesthetize them at once. I will have order in this house. You are the man. Zap him.
Good evening, citizens of Gotham, and welcome to a live reading of a 31-year-old short story. Now, back in 1989, I was fresh out of the Army and in a fall semester of a creative writing class at Emerson College. The professor was Mr. Peter Shippey, and the class ran from 6 p.m. till 10 p.m. Hey, sometimes even later if the stories were good. The idea is that every week you came in with a fresh, new short story ready to read to the class, just like I'm about to read to you. So on this October night, 1989, I read Justice Extra Crispy. Emersonians were not ready for this. The assignment every week was to generate some suspense and then, of course, deliver an O'Henry or Rod Serling style surprise ending. So I did. The scene for Justice Extra Crispy is the death row of a prison on a stormy night. Gray walls are starkly lit in a sickly green-yellow illumination with an occasional thunder rumbling. Sounds from another cell block full of lifers echo in. The thick locks tumble away and a large door rumbles aside and a man who looks like something out of a film noir movie strides in. Welcome to the last night of Johnny Zarango and Justice Extra Crispy. The hydraulic door switched aside and Officer Shrevey chuckled as I headed down the tubular hallway toward the condemned cell. I've known old Shrevey for better than 20 years since we were beat cops in old New York. He was now chief of security of this state-of-the-art big house, and I was just the guy with the weird hobby. I moved toward the only cell in the hall and could see a shadow stand up and move closer to the transparent aluminum cage door. Mocking false bravery, I could see the quivering shadow try to stand tall, suck in its gut, try to look tough. They all try to impress me. Stupid chicken shits. I know inside they're busting out in tears, so as I step in front of the door, I can see him staring out at me. He expects the warden of the Padre. He doesn't know who the hell I am, but he'll ask. I'll tell him when I'm damn good ready. Who the fuck are you? I look at him with a cat-like smile. 18 years old, he's gonna die. The sickos who designed this techno-terror house equipped it with every method of execution. Good morning, Johnny. Look a little nervous. Now, why would a tough badass like you look nervous? Fuck you, man! Who are you? He's persistent, but ill-mannered. Before I answer him, I want to see him sweat. I want him to feel bewildered and humiliated before he goes. I want him to look into the watery eyes of a victim. I look at this kid and I cannot imagine a reason to let something like this go on living. All the legalistic talk about the rights of the criminal and cruel and unusual punishment is bullshit. I mean, the criminal expects us to flee from the streets and hide in the houses with barred windows and locked doors. You know, the legislators in their ivory towers expect the same, but I'll just tell you about them later. Come on, Johnny. Why don't you tell me a story? I say as I light a Cuban cigar, puff some smoke in his face. Tell me a story about a young punk who always got his way in life. Always had the world on a silver platter and then decided that everything just wasn't enough. What are you talking about? I saw your house. Nice. Georgian Manor, isn't it? Do all 5 of those Italian cars belong to your family? Huh? I bet the Lamborghini Diablo belonged to you, right? What I cannot for the life of me imagine is what a useless bum like you could possibly do in life to deserve a nice car like that, huh? Come and think of it, what contributions to society have your brother and sister made lately? I'm running a business. Oh, okay. Your brother's going to take over the business from your father, and I doubt he'll do a lick of work either. I drag in a small breath of the Cuban cigar, smell the aroma, puff a little in his face. Don't know anything about it. Don't know anything about it. Don't know anything about it. Okay. Sure he doesn't know anything about it. He's pissed off that all of that old money isn't going to him. He dies and his brother makes his first million with no effort required. Sure you don't. Did you know your sister is trying to leech one of the Caruso brothers? I suppose the only kind of work she'll ever do is the kind that on her back. She's almost as dumb as your brother. Your mama doesn't seem to mind at all what's going on. She hasn't done any work since Christ was a corporal, so long as they cushy, she's happy, right? And I'm a pro. Sure, I'm gonna buy it. At least I know all my has to offer. I've got underwear, first class, any bitch I've always buying, anything I saw I bought, if I just felt like it. You say to see what the fuck you are? Not a bad comeback. Not bad. But I just love having the last word in any argument. I'm gonna have it today. I don't need to, boy. Whether rich, poor, tall, small, I'm the man who makes everybody equal. Riddles? Riddles? What's this shit? What a weird hobby I have. I know it's somewhat Machiavellian, but hey, what the hell? You ain't the pig boy and you ain't dressed like a pirate, you gotta be a smart-ass cop. Is that why you're here? Blow some smoke into his face and watch him wave it away. Do I look like a cop to you, boy? Ask yourself, why would a cop be in here with you at this moment? Huh? How should I know? You cops got your reasons, boy, head games. More head games. You like throwing people's heads, don't you? Sure I do. But I'm no cop, I reply as I draw in the scented cigar. I just show up here from time to time. You're a shrink then. You're going to tell me to calm down and you're going to dictate whatever you're feeling before they stuff me out. You know how to tell me what I'm feeling, mister? Why don't you tell me? Spill your guts, boy. And then he gets the clear, transparent aluminum door. You won't have time later. You're not going to tell me what, are you? I don't know where to know. Now, why would he worry about anybody knowing at this point? He's going to die soon. So, why should he care what everybody thinks about it now? And what did I tell anyway? The papers, his family, is he ashamed of something? And if so, did I use it on him? Let's find out. Oh, no, Johnny. No, this is personal stuff. Man to man, see. Just tell me the first thing that pops into your mind. I say, knowing that at a time like this, he'll do just that. At the last few moments of life, they all want to set the record straight. They, if nothing else in their own minds, they want to clear their consciences. Notice he told me where he left 30 guys all hacked up. McGillian told me why she went nuts in her classroom with an Uzi, and so what's Johnny Zarengo gonna have to say? I have no control anymore. I can't go anywhere. Can't do what I want. Can't say what I want. They control every breath I take, and they decide I'm going to die. I can't live on this no more. I've been running away for 5 years. The guys in the cell I was in, they used me because I'm small. I'm tough to work. You never were tough, kid. You never were. Say that in patronizing manners I try to keep from laughing. You're just like your old man, see? You're just like your old man. You never doubted your manhood or your strength or anything else like that because you never had it tested. Till now. You never had to work your whole life or test yourself against any odds. Everything was handed down to you. Life was a party. And then you figured out that you could do anything you wanted to because you were rich. And being the little fuckwad you are, you knew your father would bail you out. How did you know that? How did you know me? You talked to my dad, David? You better answer me. Well, what? Huh? I asked just knowing this little shit is grabbing at straws. Think about it before you talk, boy. You're playing with a weak deck. Just like you kind of always does, see? I know people. I know what motivates them. How they think. Why they think. Even a few things they don't know about themselves. Like what? I know right now your heart is beating at exactly 137 beats. I can see that by the way you're sweating. That your perspiration's up 40% higher than usual. Give or take a decimal point. And I know your friends paid you to take turns on your sister. The one she acts like a bimbo. She is. The one you act like a pimp. You were. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Did they squeal? Did you make them squeal? Or did I just talk? Why don't you think about that? See? Let me make you wonder who it was who turned you over. Who was who faked on you to the district attorney? No, sweet guy, you're supposed to say he's gonna be alright, and then he can hurt to go. Then I'd be lying. I know I got him good now. His eyes are trembling ever so slightly, and both sweat and tension are wearing him down. I look with those cowardly eyes and smile. He wants me to blow some sunshine up his ass, but I'm not a good liar. There's a reason I'm this damn ugly, huh? I'm the ugly truth. The ugly truth. Well, wait, why lie, huh? The truth is far too much fun. So I guess that's what I gotta tell him. But you in the shrink? Never went to college. Never had the time, the money, the reason. As long as your kind was around, I always had a steady paycheck. I like talking to people like you. You see, I'm going to find out why you did what you did to that girl. That bitch was asking for it. She said she had something on me. She said she was going to tell everybody my business. She was going to tell the papers, the cops, everyone. But when my father wanted to come here at a will, she found out what I was doing behind his back. So I caught her. I made her solid. She can't tell nobody now. And she didn't tell the cops. She told me. And then I told the cops. Give them an anonymous tip. They love those. Anonymous tips. It was you! It was you! You told the fucking gun to me! I'll fucking make you skull, you son of a goddamn motherfucking bitch! Just between us men. You're a double virgin, aren't you? Huh? Yeah. I got him by the short hairs now, see? I got him by the short hairs and he knows it. You never had any other woman but her. And that was only after you cut her up, see? Yeah. What did you do now? Oh, but I did, I said with a smile as I puff a little smoke in his face. I bet you feel like a real man when you were getting your little stinger wet and then you made a good kill. Yeah, you're a real man now, Johnny. You're a real man! Hey man, look at this gossip got me. What kind of shit is this? How do you know? You follow me? Where are you? You don't think I was going to let you control the conversation, did you, boy? We control everything in here. We decide who lives, who dies, and when. You said it yourself. Why, man? God damn it, no one knows what my head is. Tell me what's going on here. It's the end of the game, Johnny. She said the same thing. Did you listen? Did you know? I knew everything, Johnny. Everything. So did the police, so did the family, so did the papers, everybody. Why did you do this? I wanted to hear it straight from you. Straight from you. I wanted to see her break down just like she did. It's curtains now, Johnny. Good, no, what are you getting for all this? Tell me what's happening. Here's the score, boy. I say as I stare into his eyes and see them running. He's a sobbing wreck. Genuine victim. Now in a few minutes, the warden will come in with his friends of mine and drag your shopping ass to the microwave chamber. All the way there, the padre will read you the last rites and ask God to have mercy on your sorry ass. Then they take you into the shiny canister. Strap you in. Door seals shut. And you can listen to the power surging through the conduits. There's a window in the front where everybody's sitting. You can watch with smiles on their faces. Switches get thrown, and within a minute you start heating up from the inside. Oh my Lord! I can't see in the microwave chamber! I'm supposed to wait! I'm supposed to the chair! I'm supposed to the gas chamber! The governor has to call! He'll grant the same execution! He's giving us a minute! I know he will! He will! The governor's got to call! He has to! What? Watch the governor wake up at 5 in the a.m. just to see your sorry ass. You're a fucking murderer, a narcotics manufacturer, and a backstabber. Not even your own kind wants you alive anymore. Time to pay the citizens back for tolerating your bullshit. God, no! Oh my God, I'm not ready! I can't go this, it just ain't right! Sure it is! Man, you stink! You just shit your pants! I'll head out sooner or later. Did you even say about that thing? I see him sink to his knees, crying like a baby. But I'm not about to lie to him. You're not going to insult the little intelligence he does have, the little rat bastard. Sure is. Sure is. Once those microwaves start bombarding you, you'll heat up from the inside. At first, it feels like a nasty case of heartburn till you begin bleeding internally. Hurt like all hellfire for a minute or two, and then pop! You'll explode all over the inside. From the inside out, yeah. Then once your remains splash all over the inside of the canister, some sorry asshole will have to go in there and smudge what's left of you off the walls, off the ceiling, off the floor. Right around that time, they'll give me my paycheck. I'll throw it in the bank and head back to high school. High school! High school! Get out of high school! Pretty much the same thing I do around here. I don't get it. Just tell me you are, man. I'm a crook. I take this lone walk to the microwave chamber and I get time to think. See, criminals get plenty of appeals and even a last meal. But think about the victim of a violent crime. Does the victim get to appeal before they get beat, raped, or murdered? Do they get a last meal? Who speaks for the victims? Not many. Me, I'm not much of a spokesperson. But I can make somebody pop inside out. my little contribution to society. Justice, extra crispy.